Am I a thief for taking back what I was owed? $3,800 and my boss's mom's float in the mix. Here's the messy saga. This was quite an extended and complicated scenario, so I'll do my best to summarize it. I was employed by my boss for a year when he encountered serious financial troubles, was being forced toward bankruptcy. The business had to continue operating, and I genuinely believe these individuals were my friends and colleagues, so I hung on and worked my tail off to support them through what I presumed would just be a minor setback. I was receiving approximately 50% of my owed wages. I exhausted all my savings and then added another $1,000 in debt before declaring, enough is enough after 4 months of this. At that juncture, I was owed $4,500. I took $700 worth of saddles and other items, fully discussed, and was left with $3,800 still owed. We did talk about me taking his mother's horse float instead of the $3,800. I said it was worth at most $3K. We had several negotiations, but it was never fully resolved. Just for context, he often utilized his mother's and grandfather's funds to cover his errors. The plan was for him to reimburse his mother later. I had to relocate twice. I was living with him, but since he wasn't covering rent, we received eviction notices and the property was cleared for development. I borrowed his mother's float to assist with the move, had it for a few weeks before I realized it wasn't registered. Here in Australia, you can walk into a registry and register a trailer without it being officially transferred, as long as it's currently unregistered and, the previous owner's details, which I did. So now, the float is registered under my name and has been for 3 months. I reached out to several individuals regarding the legality of this situation, and I was advised, including by a police officer, that if they chose to pursue it, it would be a civil issue, not a criminal one. In other words, it's not stolen. These individuals discarded me like I was insignificant when I stopped working for them, and I haven't received any communication from any of them for over a month. Suddenly, I received a message yesterday asking for the float back. I was stunned. My loyalty to them cost me my entire savings, some of my pets, increased my debt, and jeopardized my future as a race trainer. I defended these people vigorously for months. AIO, TLDR, removed property upon leaving the company as I was owed $3,800 and registered it under my name. It's somewhat complicated as it didn't directly belong to the boss, but to his mother, whom he is currently living with and frequently uses to fund his mistakes. Even the company vehicle is hers. 3 months later, they want it back.